Hello, my beloved ones. My name is Algimantas. I live in Lithuania. It's a small country in Eastern Europe at the Baltic Sea. I usually present spiritual teachings and do my best to relate them to everyday life on this planet. Today, I would like to touch upon evolutionary religions that have been existing on our planet for many centuries. What is an evolutionary religion? It's a religion created by man. But these religions differ, well, because they use different sources. I mean, uh, sources in writing, the so-called Holy Scriptures. They differ in material rituals, even though they do acknowledge that God is one, but they do not accept God in a similar way. That's why they desire to consider their own religion as the right one, while the other religions are wrong. So in this case, they desire to express their own, well, wish that all the other humans would also accept their religion. That is, by performing certain rituals, by acknowledging certain religious festivals, holidays, special days of mention, and the like. But they can never, even within the same religion, have unity, because the more people are involved in one or another religion, the bigger territory it is embraced by this religion. And of course, people less communicate among themselves. Therefore, they try to introduce some new material outer rituals. And little by little, they begin to separate from the mother religion by their own different rituals, even though they use the same source as their holy scripture, but their rituals might differ, or at least time by applying these rituals might differ. And in a way, their understanding of these rituals might also differ. Now, I try to analyze these evolutionary religions. I read all these scriptures, like say Quran, to know Muslim religion from within. I studied Muhammad's life and his teachings that have been presented in Quran. I also studied Bhagavad Gita, Sai Baba's teachings, the Book of Mormon, and the Revelation book by Joseph Smith, the Junior, who is considered a prophet by Mormons. Now, for instance, I study Buddhism because I do desire to know what Buddhists tend to profess. And I came to a very clear understanding that Buddhism is neither religion nor philosophy, because they have no God as a uniting figure, personality. They consider Buddha that was a human being, Siddhartha Gautama. And he was uh, an ordinary person on our planet, but he was trying to ponder about morality, about the meaning of one's living on this planet, what might be strivings of humans just to have a better environment, a better life, some sort of peace within. And once he has reached the state of, well, of bliss, of inner peace. So this state of consciousness has been named already by others, not by him, as nirvana. That is the state of consciousness to strive for while practicing Buddhism. But what is the content of Buddhism when there is no God? They have the dominant figure of Buddha, of that human being, former human being. And this human being has been like deified, because quite many Buddhists make their attempts to reach nirvana, and some even name it as turning into Buddha himself. So if you look what sort of Buddhism is in Asia, in China, in India, in Sri Lanka, in Japan, in Korea, Thailand. So each country has a separate sort of Buddhism, well, philosophy, because religion has creator, while Buddhism is denying the existence of creator at all. And when you look deeper into Buddhism, you find that the common thing between different Buddhist sects, and there are many sects, but the major two roads of Buddhism, Mahayana and Hinayana. So they have just the main principle that everything what is in life on this planet is suffering. Suffering when a child is born, suffering when death, well, takes away from this planet a person. Suffering is when you have certain desires. Suffering is when the desires are not fulfilled. Suffering is when you are ill. Suffering when even you experience some moments of joy, but it is very short-lived. Suffering, all these strivings and the efforts you are taking to reach nirvana, they also bring suffering. So that's why the common four truths that are professed by Buddhism is that, first, that everything is in suffering. Second, that suffering has its cause. Third, that suffering has an end. And fourth, that there is a way to achieve this end of suffering, like a process. So, in a way, in Buddhism, you have to be nothing and nobody. You have to have no any feeling within. You have to, in a way, eliminate any sort of striving, that you would turn into vacuum, into some emptiness, so that even creation as such would vanish. So in a way, it's like insanity. So I would call Buddhists, they are completely at a loss, because they are like a vessel without navigation means. They don't know where to turn. So the more I read the book on Buddhism, the more I come to a conclusion that Buddhism is misleading people. And it is just a way leading people to a deadlock, to a dead end, without any exit of the maze of darkness. Well, other evolutionary religions are also bringing people to a deadlock, to a dead end, and you cannot understand. So what is next step? How to leave this maze of darkness? Once you perform rituals, your mind is soothed for a while, for that moment while you are performing this ritual. Therefore, the focus of your mind is on performing this ritual. But your heart is not opened, because you don't know whom to open the heart and in which way to do it. Because religion created by man does not teach a living communion with Creator Himself, who has His Spirit named the thought adjuster within mind of every human being. So Creator Spirit, the thought adjuster, is indwelling our mind to make up a living bridge between us humans and Creator who is, well, in the very center of energy, focal point. And that focal point is enormous structure. It's a material body, generating space, generating cosmos, generating energy out of Creator Himself. And it is in the very center, geographic center of the whole of creation. And this dwelling abode of Creator is called Paradise. So therefore, when we perform rituals, we are actually soothing our mind for that short moment while we're engaged in performing the ritual. But our heart is not affected by the material ritual. Our heart is affected only once you open your true personality. And personality is a gift. And it's not enough to say a gift. It's an eternal gift by Creator upon us. It's bestowal of our personality, full of eternal values that reflect Creator's eternal values, and which are actually His true qualities of His character. And these eternal values are love, mercy, goodness, beauty, wisdom, deep cosmic insight, justice, and all other qualities that make you feel ever more of Creator Himself within your personality. Because every personality is made as an image of Creator Himself. So we are images of Creator by our character qualities that have been also bestowed upon us, upon our personality. And once you open your heart, after some time, when you address Creator as a personality, after some time, you begin to feel that you all of a sudden have discovered Creator. And you have discovered Creator not somewhere high on the mountains or deep in the forest or behind some high walls of a monastery or somewhere in the wilderness. No, you have discovered Creator within your heart, within your personality. Why so? And how come you managed to do it? Just we personalities, like the rest of the whole of creation, are made up of energy vibrations. And Creator, through His Spirit, thought adjuster, is transmitting to us like a 24-hour radio station, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. All His teachings that are just appropriate to every person in particular. So once you adjust your receiver to the band of Creator by opening your heart, all of a sudden you discover that you have discovered Creator Himself within you. And you begin to feel sensations within your personality. You begin to feel love. You begin to feel mercy, goodness, beauty, justice. All these qualities all of a sudden turn into your living qualities. Even though before discovering Creator, you might have practiced some of the ritualistic evolutionary religion. And now, with Creator abiding within you and leading you from within, you do not want this evolutionary religion with this sort of ritualistic prophesying, ritualistic belief. You want this living water. You want to profess your living faith. And the faith has an enormous qualitative difference if you want to compare it with belief. Belief corresponds all these material rituals and, well, marking of different religious holidays, reading holy scriptures, and so on. While faith, it's the belief that has turned into your life, that you feel how Creator is leading you from within. And what is even more important, you do desire this living water evermore. And you drink this living water of Creator, and out of Creator, all His love. And you desire to share this love with others. And you love all human beings. And not only human beings, but also spirits whom we do not yet see with our material eyes. Our eyesight is not adjusted to this high frequency vibrations. Therefore, we need to raise our vibrations to a higher frequency by communing with Creator Himself. Forget these rituals. They are not necessary for you anymore. Just commune with Creator with your opened heart. Have this living communion, which is not a ritualistic opening your mouth and just taking in a small piece of wafer, which is symbolizes the body of Christ. No, this ritual is not necessary for you anymore. You need to drink the living water from Creator with all your heart open to Creator. Once you have discovered Creator within, you desire to be a co-creator with Creator Himself and acting only one way, doing goodness to others by the motive of love that you usually receive from Creator. So this sort of living gives you health to your physical body, stabilizes your central nervous system, and elevates your spirit, your spiritual personality. Because all of a sudden you begin to sense you are a son or a daughter of Creator. You are not a human being anymore. A human being is only a short-lived creature on this planet, while you already are aware of your journey to paradise, to eternity, to your native home, to your true and real living parents, the Paradise Trinity I Am. They are our father and mother. They are eternal. Therefore, they have bestowed upon each of us eternal gift of personality. And it is just natural that our personality is attracted to their to its source. It is attracted to the vibrations from the Father. And by these vibrations from the Father and Mother, as personality is filled up with these very same vibrations, because all this energy is from Creator and out of Creator. That's why in evolution, which has been designed by Creator, similar vibrations attract similar vibrations. And that means that the higher the frequency of vibrations, energy vibrations, the stronger is the power to attract higher vibrations. And this mutual attraction is a very strong force. And as Creator is the source and center of love, and love is the most powerful force in creation. Therefore, all personalities desire this love. They desire this source and center of love. Therefore, they desire to go to paradise, to the dwelling abode of Creator. The concentration, the focus of His energy. That is why this material body is only a very short-lived out of form for us on this initial world in our eternal journey. That's a marvelous thing that we have received from Creator. Our personality, Creator's spirit, thought adjuster, and evolutionary eternal process, that we also act with Creator as co-creators. We act because we desire this operation in consort with Creator, in harmony. And our life acquires absolutely new tinges on this world. It turns into new quality, the quality that has also been bestowed by Creator. Our life is turning into a holy living. And plus, we begin to know we are also eternal. We have no any death. Death is meant only for this material outer form. And what is within the form, our true personality, which is spiritual, it's eternal. And it shall be resurrected if we profess faith, a living faith, not ritualistic evolutionary religion, but faith. And that is our living religion, the religion of revelation. And it is called the Paradise Trinity, I am revealed religion. It has been revealed to me, and I set up this religion. And it is only this living religion gives us experience with Creator, discovered within. And I teach all those sincere brethren how to discover Creator within and how to open one's heart to Creator.